Hello everyone. Today in this lesson we will be dealing with the different forms of energy. So as you already know, there are different forms of energies are here. The first one we are discussing about, that is a mechanical energy. Mechanical energy means what? It is a sum of kinetic energy and potential energy. We have already discussed that case. Second one is the internal energy. What is meant by internal energy? Internal energy means mainly dealing with the sum of kinetic energy and potential energy of all molecules. The molecules possess kinetic energy due to their motion, while they got potential energy due to their attraction or repulsion between them. So that is talking about what? Internal energy. The next one is that what? Heat energy or thermal energy. So a body possesses heat energy due to the internal energy of the molecule. So chemical energy. Chemical energy means what? Energy released or absorbed in a chemical reaction. For example, there are two different types of chemical reactions are there: exothermic and endothermic reaction. In exothermic reaction, the energy is released out, where in endothermic reaction, energy is absorbed. So we'll be discussing in detail later. Next one is the electrical energy. Electrical energy is also coming under what? Electromagnetic energy. Okay, the next one is electromagnetic energy. It is related to what? Energy associated with the charged particle or charged bodies. That is called what? Electrical energy, and it is coming under what? Electromagnetic energy. Next one, of course, as you already know, light energy and sound energy. This is also two different types of energy, correct? So light is a form of energy. How we can prove that? When a light falls on a metallic surface, the electrons get emitted from the metallic surface, and that phenomena is called what? Photoelectric emission. So light is also a form of energy. The next one is sound energy. As you already know, the sound energy means what? It is also an energy. Sound is also a form of energy. For simple example, during the explosion, what may happen? The large sound can break the window panes and all, right. So this is also what? A form of energy. The next one is called what? Nuclear energy. What is mean nuclear energy? Energy released in a nuclear reaction. Energy released in a nuclear reactions. So how many types of nuclear reactions are there? There are two different types of nuclear reactions are there. One is called fission and other one is called fusion. Fission means what? Two Fission means what? A very massive nuclei is split into lighter nuclei by releasing the energy, and that type of reactions are called what? Fission reaction. Once again, a very massive nuclei is split into two lighter nuclei by releasing the energy is called fission reaction. Same way, what is meant by fusion? Two or more lighter nuclei fuse together, combine together to form a heavier nuclei by releasing the energy, and that type of reactions are called what? Fusion reaction. Okay, so these are the two different type of reaction, and in both reaction, what will be released here? Energy will be released, and that energy is called what? Nuclear energy. So let's discuss about in detail about the nuclear energy through a question. Estimate the amount of energy released in the following nuclear fusion reaction. So what is a nuclear fusion reaction? You can see here 1H2 plus 1H2. Two nuclei now combine, fusing to form a heavier nuclei, that is 2 helium 3 plus 1 neutron. The masses of each 1H2 and 2He3 is given there, and also the mass of the neutron is also given there, and that all values are given there in atomic mass unit. The atomic mass unit, one atomic mass unit is equal to 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 27 kilogram. Okay, so now let's calculate how much energy is released. So just before calculating how much energy is released, what is the total mass? What is the total mass initially? Okay, before the reaction initially, what is the total mass? That is mass of 1H2 plus mass of once again 1H2. This is the total initial mass. So what is the total initial mass is equal to mass of 1H2 is given the 2.0141 AMU plus 2.0141 AMU, which is equal to, what is the total value become now? 4.0282 AMU is the total mass. before the reaction taking place. Now what is the total final mass? Okay, the total mass finally after the reaction. What is the happening there? That is mass of, that you can calculate here, mass of 2He3 plus mass of 1 neutron. Mass of 1 neutron. What is the mass of 2He3? That is given the 3.0160 AMU plus what is the mass of neutron? 1.0087 AMU. Correct? That is equal to, what is the total value become? 4.0247 AMU. Got it? So what is the initial mass? 4.0282 AMU. What is the final mass? 4.0247 AMU. Now you can see from the calculation, the final mass is now less than the initial mass. Final mass is now less than the initial mass. That means there is a decrease in the mass. After the reaction, there is a decrease in mass, and that we are representing it as delta M, and that is called mass defect. That is called what? Mass defect. So here what happened? So according to Einstein's mass energy relationship, we can say here this change in mass is now converted into energy. So what is energy released in this process? E is equal to delta M c square. So according to Einstein's energy relation, the change in mass or this mass defect is now converted into energy that can be calculated from E is equal to delta M c square. Now what is the delta M here? Delta M means you have to subtract these two masses. So that means 4.0282 minus 4.0247, that is the delta M, that is equal to into c square, right? Now what is the value here? You will be getting the 0. If you subtract this value, 0.0035 AMU you will be getting into c square. What is the value of c? C is the speed of light, that is in SI unit, right? So we should convert this mass also in SI unit. You can write here 0.0035 into, what is 1 AMU? 1.67 into 10 to the power minus 27 kilogram into, what is the C value? 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second whole square. Now you can get the answer is, if you calculate, you will be getting approximately 5.23 into 10 to the power minus 13 joule. This much of energy is released during this nuclear fusion reaction. Nuclear fusion reaction. So what is the main point we have discussed here? According to Einstein's mass energy relationship, what is the change in mass, and that mass is now converted into energy and can be calculated using the formula E is equal to mc square, and the energy released here 5.23 into 10 to the power minus 13 joule. I hope you understood all the concept regarding the forms of energy, and especially we have discussed here nuclear energy. Okay, thank you all of you.